Ethical implications of iPads in the classroom. Are there ethical implications of iPads in the classroom? As with anything new and exciting, there's going to be ethical implications. As a teacher, we need to consider, how does learning change with iPads in the classroom? Well, books are now online. We don't have to carry around heavy-weighted textbooks. We have access to hundreds of thousands of books at our fingertips in just a few ounces. Plagiarism could be an issue. It's easier to access information, but it's also easier to copy. We need to teach our students at younger and younger ages how to cite and paraphrase. Borrowing of text, videos, or other information will happen. We need to be prepared to teach our students. What about safety on the internet? Can a student really safely search the internet? Well, with the right parameters and boundaries online, we can. We can put safeguards, safe nets on there for students. Are students really more engaged? Lots of times, this is what we now see in classrooms. The students are engaged, or if they're not looking at their own iPad, they're looking at another student's and collaborating. Is the teacher really teaching in a flipped classroom? Absolutely. The teacher is making videos that the students can access over and over again. The teachers are still teaching. They're teaching students how to work well with others instead of just be alone in their textbook. This is not just another gimmick to take our eyes off the real issues in school today. There's no more hiding in class. Students are no longer able to hide behind textbooks unengaged. Students with tablets are no longer tethered to computer labs. They take their learning with them. They're able to finish those tasks that they once had to leave behind in the lab. Another implication that we do need to be aware of is that a lot of these devices are made in China. China's biggest factory makes gadgets for Apple. It takes 1 minute to make 90 iPhones. But how are the working conditions? Interviews with workers revealed just how bad conditions were. In one instance, an employer owed money, hurled herself out of a window. She was owed a month's salary, £140 in basic pay and overtime, or around the quarter of the price of a new iPhone 5, and they weren't going to pay her. The carbon footprint is another issue when talking about any sort of technology. Apple has struggled to reduce its carbon footprint, but every time it comes out with a new iPad or iPhone, those old ones get tossed somewhere. So as learners in the 21st century, we need to be aware that all of these impact our society.